My last video about OBS Studio reached 100,000 views. It blew my mind. It wasn't even supposed to be a tutorial, but many people used it in that way. I can do way better when it comes to showing you how to use OBS Studio effectively. That's what I'll do today. I'll show you how. This is for teachers, trainers, video makers, presentation givers, presenters, and anyone else that wants to be at the top of their game when on camera or when recording their screen. Before we jump onto my PC, download and install OBS Studio and start from the very beginning, I want to talk about your online privacy and security. Do you use the internet a lot? Working, surfing, managing documents online, doing your online banking, watching handsome YouTubers talk about software? Well, listen to this. You don't need me to tell you that we live in an age where our personal and private data is bought and sold on a daily basis. Everything we do online is unprotected, tracked, and collected. Even if you use incognito mode on Chrome or on Edge or Brave or whatever browser you use, your ISP, your internet service provider, still has access to your online activity. NordVPN is a super easy to use VPN which prevents this invasion of your privacy and your security. And it ensures your safety from hackers, data miners, and nosy websites. It also allows you to access exclusive regional content from anywhere in the world, and it potentially speeds up your internet connection as well. A VPN is a virtual private network, and full disclosure, I had never used one before recently. I started using NordVPN for a few reasons, and actually none of those reasons initially included for my own security, but now that's definitely one of the main reasons. Let me tell you exactly what I use NordVPN for. Gaming. I sometimes play online games, and I noticed that I'd been getting so much lag recently. Someone told me a VPN might help with this lag when gaming, and I didn't believe them at first. So I downloaded NordVPN, connected to a US server from Peru, and the lag stopped like magic. I started gaming again. This is especially useful if you play games with mates in other countries. Netflix and other location-exclusive content. In Peru, I get Netflix US, which, to be honest, is superior. But there are some shows that I want to watch that are only on Netflix UK. So from Peru, I can connect to a UK server, and then I have access to Netflix UK. Note that this doesn't bypass a Netflix subscription. You still need that. Saving money. Firstly, some websites save your data and give you prices based on where you live. And they know where you live because of your IP address. Have you ever noticed that when you're looking for a hotel room or a flight, each time you go back, it gets more expensive? Companies notice that you keep coming back to check out that product or service. So they kind of know you're going to buy it eventually. They up the price until you give in and buy it at a higher price than you normally would have if you'd had a VPN. Security. Like I said, this wasn't the main reason that I got NordVPN. It was to give me a better internet connection when doing certain things, which it has done. But I also do a lot of money managing online, and I don't want my credit card details or my banking info stolen. With NordVPN, I can connect to over 5,300 different servers in 59 different countries. No limits, no borders, no nonsense, all with literally a single click. Want to try NordVPN for yourself? Click the link in the description or use the code JOEMILN for a massive 68% discount on a 2-year plan that comes with an additional month for free. I do feel weird promoting products or services on my channel. It's not the reason that I make content, but NordVPN really, honestly, is something that I totally believe in, and I think it's worth it. The reason I'm recommending it to you in this video, this OBS tutorial, is because I've noticed when downloading pictures and GIFs that I use in OBS when teaching, I usually download them on the spot when I'm in class, for example. I noticed that before I connected to a private network using NordVPN, it was really slow and I had to stop doing that. But when I connect to a server using NordVPN, it's super fast. Now let's download OBS Studio. The very first thing that we need to do is go to Google. Let's look for OBS Studio. The top link will take us to the right website. It's obsproject.com. Let's click that. I'm going to download Windows because I'm on Windows. The download should start immediately. Just save it into your downloads folder or wherever. This is just the setup, so it doesn't matter where you save it really. As soon as the download's finished, just click it and go through the installation process. Okay, once it's finished installing, you might want to open it up if it doesn't open up already and go through the auto configuration settings. These are the things that I clicked when going through the auto configuration settings. When it came to the streaming part, I just left it and clicked cancel because I'm not going to be going through streaming like Twitch gamers streaming and stuff like that. I'm not going to be going through that. So once OBS is open, you'll see hopefully exactly this. The very first thing I recommend you do is click Studio Mode in the bottom right. What this does is it shows you a preview of everything that you've got going on, and then on the right is the program window, which is the end result. It's what the viewer sees if you're using it as a webcam, or what you are actually recording if you're recording your screen or recording something. So right now we have nothing in either one. Before we put something in there, let's just make it a little bit bigger and let's just go through a few things that we see right in front of us. The very first thing I want to say is everything is clickable and draggable, and you can customize your OBS exactly how you want it. But if you accidentally, really mess it up and you have no idea how to get everything back, then you can actually go to View, Docs, and then Reset UI. So reset the user interface back to the original settings.